How's it? Today is Monday, June 16th. We are back in California doing some snatch work with some front squats today. Last week I last week I encountered a lot of struggles and today was a lot better than that. I ended up making the full switch from that weird complex. That's not weird. That complex I was doing, which was power snatch plus hang snatch. So we moved officially to two hang snatches, and I went up a little bit for some movements here and there, and yeah, I mean today was good. It was really challenging in a lot of ways, and it felt like I was making good progress because it was so hard, but I was still able to kind of execute, satisfactorily. Satisfactorily? Is that even a word? I don't know. But the goal today was to snatch, push, press, overhead squat, snatch, balance 115. And actually, I did not make my first attempt. And I was very frustrated with that, but I kept on going and I was still able to come back and redo it and make it a lot better. A lot more convincingly, of course. Um, Once I get this over my head, it just feels like it's not moving. And I think that is true. Look at how good that overhead squat was. And so yeah, I kind of just made sure I was able to do the snatch balance there, and it was great. It was fun. I did everything as well as I could have in that moment, and I didn't allow my mental to break me, and that was a big win in my opinion. After that, again, doing the hang snatch, going for basically three sets of two at 95, which is a little bit more than last week's 92. After that, I did my snatch high pulls. Just kept it at the same weight, just to kind of give myself some areas to grow in and some areas to, like, if I stay the same in one facet and grow in a lot of the other facets, then that is still overall growth, and that is the big thing that I'm trying to train here. And then after that, I actually was able to do my single top set of the front squat, pause front squat up at 132, whereas last week I failed. Like ideally, I would be able to do three sets of three at the top set of that, but two things happened today. I was feeling a little bit off. Like yesterday, I came back to California and my head was not okay. Like I had a big headache and I felt very nauseous, and like eating didn't make me feel better, which usually it does. And today, like when I woke up, I I feel like it was not completely gone. Like it was definitely there, and that was not a comfortable feeling. But I was able to kind of just push through and make sure that I did the whole workout. And I think that is one of the reasons why I didn't have enough time. Like I hate making excuses because if I just woke up earlier and went to the gym earlier, I would have had enough time to do the front squats. Here's my first set at my complex. So remember, we're going for two here, and ideally three sets of two here. And yeah, like these are they they look like, I'm watching this video now. They look like it was a lot easier than it felt, and I feel like I was trying considerably hard to just get to complete extension, and I was unable to do that here. Very upset with that one. So that's two misses on the day, and then I end up making this one right here. So I just do the two sets of the 95 for doubles, and that was okay for me. That was good enough for today, and yeah. Anyway, ideally would be three sets of two, but I'm still pretty positive on it. And then those snatch high pulls that I mentioned earlier, I'm trying my best to get to full extension, just like I was saying on the hang snatches, but also to get the bar like moving quickly. And like there's a world where if I have like super bent arms and my upper body's very very tight, where essentially any amount of movement in my shoulders, height wise, is going to be 1-to-1 transfer over to the bar. Um, that's not the world we live in. But I think when I'm looking at the goal, that is the goal, is to, if I can move, anytime I move the bar faster than anytime I move my shoulders faster, then the bar should also be moving faster. And that is something I'm just training towards. But yeah. And then after this, again, made that, what do you call it? The adjustment to basically omit 3 sets and just go for the one top set. And what that usually means, if I'm going for the single top set, is that I do 3 sets of, sets of three all the way up to my top set. Ordinarily, I would do, 3, 2, 1, or maybe 3, 1, 1. So I go 60, 100, 120, and then I go to 132. But you'll see here I do 3 reps on each of these, and that is to kind of mitigate the volume loss from not doing all top sets. Right? I think like if I do 3 sets of 3 at the top, like that is considerable amount of volume plus like high intensity stuff. But omitting the sets of 3 all the way up would essentially reduce that volume to just being that single top set. And some volume is better than no volume, so that is the rationale behind that. But watch this. Watch the side angle. The side angle is actually quite impressive. Look at how bent my upper back is. And this one, right here. This one nearly kills me. Look at that. Ooh, damn. That's not good. And like I knew it in the moment, but like for what it's worth, my body feels fine. My lower back is doing okay. My upper back's doing fine. And, it was a hard, very challenging, but a very good workout today. Very good one to be back on in California. So, yeah, that's the positive note I'm leaning on. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.